Hello everyone, welcome to my bullet journal channel. This is my February 2021 bullet journal setup. So every year I do a Valentine theme for February, and last year I had one of my good friends draw it for me, and the year before that I did a heart themed with just plain hearts. But this year I'm going to do a chocolate themed Valentine spread. One of the biggest and most iconic things about Valentine's Day is the amount of chocolates there are just everywhere. So I'm going to do a lot of heart-shaped, a lot of chocolates with hearts. And personally, I'm a huge chocolate fan. I absolutely love chocolate. So I am so excited. This is my favorite spread of 2021 already. And I hope you really like this spread too. So I have drawn out chocolates, and when I saw this all over like Pinterest and Instagram, there were just so many elaborate spreads, and I personally cannot do such elaborate spreads. I'm really not that talented, and nor do I have the time. So I kind of simplified all the candies and chocolates and everything to look just as good, but be a little less time taking and simpler to draw. So I had all my chocolates drawn out beforehand in pencil. I know some people don't like the pencil look underneath their drawings, but I use marker over it. So personally, I feel like you can't even see the pencil, and I'm not too much of a perfectionist, so I don't mind if you can see a little bit of pencil. So I have them drawn out beforehand, and you can pretty much see it in the video what the shapes are outlined as, but I'm also coloring in one of each kind of chocolate or candy so that you can get an idea of how the rest of them will look like. I personally love a full spread like this. I just love it when there's elements all over the page and it's a super bright and colorful spread. This month is mostly going to be pinks and browns, if you can already tell. So I'm just using multiple shades of pinks and browns that I have. And now I'm starting to work on a chocolate covered strawberry. I love chocolate covered strawberries. They're my absolute favorite thing. So I'm just literally just drawing a red top with like dark brown coating on the bottom. Again, super simple. So my spreads aren't super detailed. So if you're wanting a more detailed thing, you'll have to kind of add that. But if you want like a bare minimum design that still looks great and still gives you the whole feeling of having an elaborate design and is less time taking, this is your spread. And the title is going to go in the middle. It's going to be more like classic thick calligraphy. I personally think like Valentine's just has that calligraphy vibe around it, so every year I do a calligraphy lettering for February. So now I'm moving on to the other side. I've drawn one of each kind of candy, so you can see in the end photo how it will all look when they're all colored in. So I'm going to be writing a quote here, and I'll be alternating back and forth with my calligraphy hand lettering and kind of all caps hand lettering. I really like to contrast my lettering, if that's something that you haven't noticed in my past videos, is that I like to do all lowercase and then all uppercase, all serif or all, and then all sans serif. I really like contrast with all my lettering, so typically if there's two or more kinds of lettering for a particular theme, they'll all be contrasted. So what's going to happen here is that I'm writing the quote on this page, and then I'll have the same candies all around it, just like I did on the right page. I just haven't drawn in those candies yet because I didn't space out my quote. So this is a very cute quote. Love and chocolate are the closest things to magic, which I very much agree with. So on the calendar spread, of course I have the boxes drawn out beforehand, and I'm now going to write in the days of the week at the top. Again, I'm going to be going alternate with the calligraphy lettering and the all uppercase lettering. Towards the bottom, I've drawn in a mix of the same candies from the front. I'm just going to be like using these same 5 types of candies from the front spread. So I've drawn in that at the bottom, and then towards the side I have my to-do list. Since this bullet journal is a tad bit bigger, I have much more space to draw in stuff, and I can do the to-do list on the side as opposed to having to do it at the bottom in my previous years. But also, I do have a bigger bullet journal this year because I am doing school virtually, so I don't have to go to school and I don't have to carry my bullet journal to school. Otherwise, I would look for the least heaviest bullet journal to carry in my backpack. So I'm just going to be drawing in a few more chocolates down there just to show you they're the same exact ones from the front. By front, I mean the previous page, sorry. And that's really it. This is a super simple but really sweet spread. I think it looks beautiful, especially when you see the end pictures. And here they are. I hope you really like this spread, and I hope you all have a beautiful Valentine's Day. Thank you for watching.